Hey guys, Smokey here with a movie that was way before I was born, but I watched sometime between 3rd and 6th grade, because I can't remember if I watched it in 3rd grade with my one teacher's class, because we watched both of them, but or if it's 6th grade we watched it, and that's Where the Red Fern Grows. Now, I love the first, I remember the first one the most. Part 2 I don't remember, I don't think I ever seen the reboot. But yeah, I watched part 2 because we watched them back to back. Oh my god, this movie is sad. I didn't remember it being that sad. Like, we got the main cast. I forgot to put the sisters down. They ain't that much. They are, but they aren't. They're usually kind of just in the background. Main character Billy is played by Stuart Peterson. Dad's played by Jack Ying. The mother is played by Beverly Garland. And the grandfather is played by James Whitmore. James, I've heard his name before. I believe I've heard the mom's name somewhere before. But I don't know what she's played in. Play anything I've watched. Well, yes, 90s Iron Man cartoon counts. Sorry about that. If you guys don't know what the plot for the movie is, Billy wants coon dogs to hunt. And also, I like this movie. My dad relates to the movie a little bit. He used to coon hunt when he was younger. I never got to coon hunt. I had a racing hound when I was real little, but she died as a puppy from heartworms. She was a greyhound. We didn't make her race or anything. She was too little to train at the time. He's had a lot of coons. He's told me a lot of stories about his coon hounds. So yeah, he wants to go coon hunting. His family can't afford him, so Billy works his butt off to get money saved up to get him. The grandpa tells him to make a deal with God if he meets him halfway by working. Maybe he'll get the coons. Of course, or not the coons, but the hounds. Of course, he gets the hounds. Billy learns a lot of lessons in this movie also. He learns responsibility, making sacrifices, because he debated on if he wanted to actually get the dogs from his dad a mule. He learns to control his anger. And he learns... I kind of look at it as what happens at the end of the movie. The consequences of what you wanted so bad. You know, you get it, but it don't last long. Like a good video game, even though that's rare to come by nowadays. You know, you get it, you enjoy it, you beat it, and then what you do after you beat it. Sometimes you go back and begin. Sometimes you never play it again for a few years. I mean, this movie had a lot of dark moments. The Red Fern legend about an Indian boy and an Indian girl who loved each other. They got lost in the woods during a snowstorm and died cuddling each other. And the next spring, when they were found, not while they were found. I just woke up. There was a red fern growing in between them because it symbolized that they truly loved each other. The girls were drawing stuff about love, and the older daughter drew a baby, and the younger daughter drew the bet that leads to a fight, which caused Billy and a couple of the boys, who were shown at the beginning of the movie, and then about halfway through the movie, they're jealous of Billy getting all the coon skins because he trained his dogs real hard. They bet Billy he can't capture the ghost coon because nobody's ever been able to catch it. And Billy's dogs, Old Dan and Little Ann, sorry I forgot to mention the dog names until now. They pin it in a tree and he escapes into this water thing that turns water in a river. I don't know what they're called. I said that they're in Fable 2. And he decides not to continue chasing it, even though he knows his dog's gonna get it. So the kids get in a fight, and at the same time, the douche kid's dog gets loose and starts fighting Old Dan and Little Ann. And so the one boy is gonna go kill Billy's dogs. So he grabs Billy's axe, and Billy wants to stop him. And when he stopped him, he grabbed his leg. They tripped and landed on the axe and died. The acting in this movie is also really good. So Billy feels guilty for a while and wants to give up until the competition that happens a little bit more into the movie, almost near the end, where Billy's grandpa, he gets during the competition, there's a real bad storm. Billy's grandpa gets knocked out, and instead of going after the coons, this is where Billy learns family's more important than money. He decides to go and save his grandpa, which he ends up technically losing the tournament, but the guy who won the tournament saw Billy's hard sacrifice and decides to give Billy the prize and the money. I don't think it said how much money Billy ended up with, but it was a lot. It was enough for them to move out of their house. Billy did not want to move out. He wanted to stay, continue hunting. His parents were going to let him stay with his grandpa, but because Billy goes hunting one night, is that a bald spot? I don't know what that is. Billy, the dogs, they encounter, I can't remember if it was a cougar or a mountain lion. I think it was a mountain lion, I could be wrong. And the dogs fight it, and when Billy goes to stop it, I'm not sure if he hit the dog, or if the dog just got killed during that part. And sorry for this being dark, but it is. And it's and the dog, and Old Dan dies. That made me cry, because that is sad, because those dogs were just protecting him. During the last, after that, till the end of the movie, I was holding Peanut, cuddling her. And then, after they take him back, they explain to them that they're going to let him stay, but I guess God didn't want him to stay. The family was more important, which was, in my opinion, a dick move on his mother's part, which his mother kind of seems like a bitch during the movie. That's besides the point. And then Little Ann eventually dies. I'm not sure if she was actually, dead, because it's hard to tell with a dog's acting, because dog's acting, is different than he was acting. But you can see her breathing while she's laying over Old Dan's grave, and they say she's dead, but technically she's not. She dies of depression without having her brother, which is really, really sad, because dogs actually do that in real life. I think that's how Brute would be if something happened to Piper, or Peanut, or Boomer, or even Brody, because Brute gets depressed really easy when Dad's not home. He will lay at the back door all day until Dad gets home. And then, at the end of the movie, Billy wants to go say his final goodbyes to the dogs as they're packing up, and there's a Red Fern growing in between them. I know that's not a dark moment, but I just put it under the dark moments. I really love this movie. I don't know what the budget was. It didn't say what the budget for this movie was. Honestly, I don't care. It's an older movie. and they shot most of it on the same location. So maybe the most expensive thing in it was the dogs and the raccoons. I wish the dogs cost as much as they did in this movie. You have 30, 40 bucks. I'd have about 20 dogs right now. Instead of 5. Piper and Bert were 200. Peanut and Boomer were Piper and Bert's children that we kept. Because nobody wanted Boomer, and we didn't think Peanut was going to make it. And Birdie was a lot of money. It's like 5 times. Well, he was like $600. He was expensive. But the movie made $5.85 billion. I don't think that's bad for a movie back then. I could be wrong, considering that movie's almost making $1 billion now. Will I recommend this movie to people? Yes. Will I recommend the book? Probably. I'm thinking about buying the book. I can get it for like $8 on Barnes & Noble right now, so yeah, this movie is sad. I almost watched part 2 last night. I was going to do both reviews today, but that movie's just too dang sad to watch back to back, because it sounds more depressing than the first one, just because of the time jump and stuff. Anyways, guys, that is going to be it for this review. Like, subscribe, comment, share. If you want to put memory with one of your dogs that you either still have or lost, or a cat, I ain't picky on the animal. I've had both. I've even had baby deer at one point, but that's besides the story, or besides the point. Yeah. If you guys want the story of the deer, I will tell it in my next vlog whenever I get that done. But yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe. Go follow me on Instagram, it's SpookyPSYT. Go follow me on Twitter, it's SpookyP2003. And go follow me on TikTok. I think it's the Spooky Presents. I'm checking real quick. Yeah, Spooky Presents. Peace. And go watch the movie. It's a really good movie. It's free on Tubi as of right now. I don't know when it will be off of there. That's why I'm going to try and watch the second one as quick as possible. Probably later today. Peace.